let go. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Carolina David, and you are now tuned in to Let's Talk with Carolina David. If this is your first time catching the video or watching my video, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification and hit notify all so you can get updated on my content. Well, I got another one, and this one right here is dealing with ADHD, what they used to call back in the day ADD. But now I've read up on it, and ADHD and ADD is just a order, like basically offspring of ADHD. It's a type of disorder. But ADHD, it says, is attention this deficiency hyperactivity disorder. Now the main causes of it says inattention, hyperactivity, and I think it says impulsiveness or something like that. But isn't that just you being like how can you diagnose kids with ADHD or ADD and just give them pills and medicine for this ADHD and ADD? But you need to realize that's just a kid being a kid. That's the reason why when you look at the majority factor, it's majority males that are diagnosed with ADHD. And back in the day, it was majority males that were diagnosed with ADD. And some girls have been diagnosed with it, but you got to look at it. It's just kids being kids. Like, if you want to keep a kid's attention, do something that'll keep their attention. I haven't once yet seen a kid that would be willing to sit down and just read a book thoroughly. At 5 years old, they're just sitting there reading, like, hey, this book is really fun. I never seen a kid that thought a book was fun at 5. Now I have seen kids that thought playing on a merry-go-round was fun, and they could do that all day long. I've seen kids that play tag, and they do that all day long. Like, when kids want to play, it's in their natural ability to play. They don't like with reading the book and counting ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and whatever like that. You got to make it interesting. If you just sit there A B C D E F G, after a while you keep doing that every day, it's gonna get boring to them. But if you make it like, hey, what's the letter come after A? B. You know what I'm saying? You hype it up for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something to get their attention. But when you just sitting there, 1, 2, 3, 4, like, they're gonna get bored. I don't believe in ADHD, and I didn't believe in ADD back in the day. All they want to do is get your kids on some type of medical prescription, i.e., some type of drugs. They daggone drug dealers. They trying to push drugs in on your children. That's all they're trying to do, and get them used to taking drugs, and so that then they can be like, when they get older, I've been diagnosed with ADHD. I've been diagnosed with ADD. All of that is just an excuse now. You know what I'm saying? Because like even as a grown person, you mean to tell me that if you get bored in something that you now have ADHD or ADD? No, if that 9 times out of 10, it's just that job or whatever the case may be might not be for them. That's why a lot of people don't even know what type of job they want to be in. They don't even know what type of work they want to be in because they don't have no type of guidance on the type of work that they need to be in. because I know plenty of daggone contractors and construction workers who take pride in their work, who love their work. It ain't boring when you out here uh, driving operating a backhoe, and you sitting there that's operating a backhoe, you digging and whatever, you excavating the land or whatever. That's not boring. That's fun to people. Heck, that was fun to me when I was in the military. I love being a BU. I loved learning about excavating and uh, you know what I'm saying, like framing and masonry and all that. That was fun to me. What was boring to me was the classwork. And even my instructor when I was in the military, when I was in A school, my instructor told me, he was like, "Man, you dang good when it come down to doing the work. You know what you're doing when it comes down to building the work and stringing stairs and all that stuff. You know what you're doing when it come down to it. It's just that when it come down to testing and in class work, you fall asleep and stuff. Like, I know what it is. You're a hands-on person. Once you figure out what you are, and once you figure out what you like to do, then you can go ahead and attack and be driven in that area. So I'm gonna end this by asking the question: is ADHD, or even if somebody say ADD, it's basically the same thing. Is that really a diagnosis? Is that really what you're gonna diagnose a child to be? Because there are many children that had, like, even back in the day, they'd be like, oh, your child has a type of ADHD or ADD, and and the mothers, or well, I can't speak for and say fathers because I really don't know many children that have fathers, but and the mother be like, I'm not putting my child on no medicine. And then you look at them today, they prosperous. You look at them today, they driven, they do things. Like, it's no such thing as ADHD or ADD, man. Like, stop putting y'all children on this stuff, man, just because these doctors tell you that that's what the problem is. They don't know what the hell the problem is. Matter of fact, no, they do know what the problem is. They know that child is just being a child, but they just want to make money. So stop listening to these daggone people and just live, man. Live. Let your child live. Let your child be happy. If they run around and play, let them run around and play so they can tire themselves out and go to bed. And as far as schoolwork, if y'all want that they're gonna keep a child's attention, do stuff that's interesting. Make it fun. Make your lesson plan fun for the child. Make your lesson plan interesting for the child instead of being boring. Well, today, class, like, just imagine you having the clear eyes instructor being your teacher. Well, today, class, we're going to talk about gases. And gases, we're going to talk about the difference of solids. And man, just imagine having that type of dude as your teacher. You're going to get tired and sleepy because it's boring. Make it interesting. Anyway, I love y'all. And I'm gonna start trying to do more videos more often, and so I can keep putting out content for y'all. I love y'all. Peace.